What is up, guys? Zach Scott here playing Plants vs. Zombies 2, and a brand new plant is now available in early access. It's the Bzzz button. I'm going to unlock it, and we're going to figure out what this thing does. In today's episode, we'll take it across adventure mode and have some fun with it. So, take a look. Costs 50. It stuns and zaps zombies, which is pretty cool. And let's read about it. It's a filament style plant. When eaten, Bzzz buttons electrifies the zombie, damaging it over time and slowing it down. Electrified zombies shoot lightning at other nearby zombies. So that's really interesting. It's like a stunning plant that you put down, kind of like a stun, except when the zombie consumes it, it then shoots lightning out at other zombies. That's pretty cool. And so electrified zombies are slowed down and take damage over time. They periodically shoot arc lightning at nearby zombies. And then charge condition, which is interesting. Zombies hit with arc lightning from electrified zombies will get the charge status applied to them, slowing them down for a brief period. And then here's probably the shortest flavor text I've seen. He's about to pop. So that'll be cool. And then in a future episode, we're going to showcase the boomberry as well. But this episode's all about this new electric plant. We're going to take it into adventure mode, have some fun. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. You guys are truly phenomenal. So let's drop in to adventure mode really quick. We'll conjure up something fun. Now, this is a type of plant that is like a single use, right? So we get to see what the recharge is like. Only at level 1, though. One, sad thing is they no longer put missions for these in the travel log, so you can't like really get to test it in a bunch of different conditions. You kind of got to test it yourself. I think level 23 is a stage that we like to jump into in order to just kind of, test against some pretty basic zombies. Some ancient Egypt zombies that aren't going to like really throw us for a loop or anything. But I'm pretty sure it's going to get burned up by those fire guys, so we'll see. That's one thing. This can be upgraded. Let's just upgrade it right here, right now. Cherry bomb. There you go, and then drop that away. So, of course, what we want to bring in is the Bzzz button. I'm going to go ahead and imitate it just so we can have plenty to use and play around with. And then, of course, I'm going to bring in some sun, a little bit of more electricity stuff. So the regular electricity, from the electric pea shooter will be there kind of as a backup. I don't plan on using it too much, but we will just try to focus on using it. I'm probably going to need it in the sense that these fire guys are going to be real annoying. How about let's bring that in. There we go. Let's rock. These fire guys are going to be really, really annoying with it. I can tell you that already. So drop that in. Wrong. I did the wrong one. All right, so it's taking a while for them to charge up anyway. But we're going to primarily use these to start off with and just see what we can do. So I'm gonna put it in here, kind of. You can see the lightning and the electricity coursing through him right now. Let's see what happens when he gets eaten here. So he's going to get eaten. Well, I guess the lightning that he shoots out will damage the graves, probably. Oh, that's cool. So it's damaging him, stunning him, by the way, slowing him down, and how long does this effect last? That's the real question. Oh, it doesn't last long enough to take him out, unfortunately. That's a shame. That hopefully that'll be fixed. I mean, not fixed, but remedied once it's upgraded. It'll be able to take out a basic zombie, would be really nice. So the second one did the trick. But wow, we're going to need a lot of these if we really want to do a lot of damage, I guess. So here, drop this down here, drop this down here. Oh, wow. Okay, this is definitely... All right, I'm going to go and freeze this guy because he's coming out a little bit too hot out the gate. Okay, that was obvious. That was going to happen. What happens when you put plant food on it? Whoa, it just exploded. What does that do? Here, let me drop him down here. I'm going to explode him and see what happens. So, okay, it's kind of like a bomb that affected nearby zombies with it. That's interesting. Let me explode this one, too. Oh, yeah, so that got a couple of them, I guess. So those guys are affected, right? I see the electricity coursing around them. They're affected, right? I can't tell. They're at least stunned. I don't think they're affected the same way as if they ate it. Like, they're not spitting out the electricity all around, so... Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be, I think this is going to be a really hard sell. It's not going to be able to like really take out a ton of zombies, as we can see. Like, these guys are weak zombies too. Man, I wish I could try this with a higher level system here. But I think what this shows is that we're going to need... that's going to get burned. That got burned right up here. You know what? If I just do this, it's going to take out most of the zombies. Just the filament alone at level 7 takes out all the zombies in one hit. So that's like... The filament itself is a huge, huge plant compared to this. But the imp hopefully... Yeah, so he's gone. And the imp... He's not shooting out any lightning, is he? And these things aren't going to have any use at all against the gargantuars, are they? No. What about if I do this? That stuns him, right? But it doesn't really do anything other than that. Yeah. Oh no, he's affected. Now, is he going to shoot out lightning as well? I don't even know. I'm glad it stuns him. You can see how slow moving he is now. But yeah, the lawnmower got him. So these things aren't, I mean, they're not that impactful at level 1. And I do wonder, you know, how long is it going to take for this thing to get upgraded to the point where I feel really comfortable, you know, using it. Like, as it stands right now, it doesn't seem that useful. We can see if we can get them to bunch up together a little bit. I mean, at level 1, I mean, it just doesn't seem that useful, does it? I mean, there's so many other things I could be doing right now. Like, my regular... And that's the hard part about this game is there's no way to roll back plants. You know, I can't just, like, take the electric pea shooter and roll it back and see how many hits it takes to take out a zombie, you know? And then my electric pea shooter is, like, maxed out already. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, What we could do is we could take this into something like the Dark Ages, a stage that's, you know, they have the gestures, so it's really hard to use anything with real, you know, kinetic energy. But these things, I guess the gestures will probably eat, and then we can see what happens. But I also want to try to confine some of these zombies, and also some of these zombies are going to be getting helmets. So I might bring out the magnet shroom as well. It's hard to also test out the electric effect on this because when I use my filament, it just kills all the zombies in the area. So, let's not bring on the filament then. Let's just keep it like this. And, oh, let's bring in garlic or something like that. That way we'll keep everyone confined to the same type of area. The garlic is... Since garlic was one of like the original plants, I always forget where it is. I mean, obviously you would think it'd be back here, but I feel like I'm overlooking it. Where is it? Am I passing it? Did they bring it in later in the game? I think they brought it in later in the game, right? Like later in its release cycle. Yeah, they brought it. There it is. Garlic. Far Future, I guess. Or is that a special? Was it a special? I don't even remember the colors here. All right, so, oh yeah, one thing I got to worry about is there are the necromancy things happening. I probably should have brought in something to destroy the graves. But, you know, I want to put some garlic there. And then that way, we can have some lanes for these guys. We can kind of control where they're going. And he's going to eat that. And we're going to kind of push everyone in the middle 3 lanes here. And we're also going to try to protect in case anyone comes through. Now, if I were to put down the electric pea shooter right now to like really test it out, I think the answer would be obvious what would happen. It would just be like so clear that the electric pea shooter will take them out quickly. So, I mean, at a level 1, it's really hard to showcase this. He's going to eat this one and just get destroyed. But the conehead zombie is a different story. The conehead zombie is going to eat it. I don't even know if he'll lose his conehead, but we'll see. He'll also do chain lightning damage to the zombie next to him, right? This is the hard part where this starts happening. Here we go. Okay, so he did take out the zombie next to him, which is great. Now if he eats it, yeah. We're going to need them to take out the graves, too. So if we have necromancy... Okay, so bringing them all together is kind of helping. And, you know, of course, the fact that they're imitated is helping as well. We are doing a lot of damage to these guys, and we're taking off their helmets, which is useful. We're not doing a ton of damage to these graves. I was really hoping we'd be doing more damage to these graves. But it is what it is. I guess I could do this. This might blow up. Huh. I don't know if that blew up anything, really. Oh, boy. We got wizards coming through. Not my style. The wizard. Oh man, the wizards are gonna be. Wizards are gonna be doing their worst here. I can just tell you that already. They're just walking past the. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Well, this is. Oh man, this is kind of why I wish I had. This is so hard to manage. The wizards are just absolutely demolishing these. Let's put one of these out here. I'm pretty confident that we need to take out the wizards. And now that we have this, it's going to be really easy. Were there ever any gestures at all? Like, look, we're destroying these with just the electric Peashooter because it's 79, mastered 79. So of course it's going to do a lot of damage here. We could also throw in these. Why not? If there's any room, there's a jester. I would like to dial things back a little bit, but it's so clear that the electric Peashooter is really saving me here. Let me delete it. And there's just a wizard left. Will he eat this? He won't eat that. So wait a second. He's not going to eat that, is he? Hold on. Will he get up to it and actually eat it? I don't know. I'm trying to put other things. No. All right. Well, one thing we can do is we can put this here and we can use a plant food on it. That will hit the wizard. Interesting. I'm trying to think like what else we could do to showcase it. It's not one of my favorites yet. But man, it's only level 1. So I want to know what it's like at level 10. I would love to be able to see it, like, or even level 5 or something. You know, I would want to see how quickly it destroys the zombie that ingests it, and how much damage the arc lightning will do to surrounding zombies. Because it seemed like we were holding our own until the wizard came along. The wizard messed everything up. First up, the wizard doesn't eat them, and second up, he also turns them into sheep. So it was really kind of difficult for me to judge. Now, one thing, you know, if you have like a lot of bots, like in far future, I don't think they're going to eat them at all. Like some of the, like the football one's just going to push them over, right? I don't know. We'll see. I don't quite remember how they interact, but that's a good reason why we should take it through the stage and find out. Level 23 is probably good, I would assume. I would hope. So let's see here. This could be really intriguing. Never have more than 15, but don't spend a lot of sun. These things don't cost a lot. Right now they're 50. They're eventually, I don't know how many levels it'll be, but they'll eventually get down to 25. I can promise you that. No promises, though. So let's see how this works. Let's basically do the same strategy. I was quite happy with it, I guess. And let us begin. I'm gonna try. I mean, even though I have it imitated, let's try by putting that up there. I don't know, that back there. I don't know. We can't spend a lot of money. All right, only 4 plants left. I missed picking up some sun. Darn. So of course, you know, when it's early, three plants left. You know, I might just dig this one up. All right, 3 plants left. These guys are basic zombies. They're just gonna probably easily die here. Oh, geez, this is where it gets dicey, dude. I forgot about... Okay, hold on. All right. So, here, let me just put this here. Oh, those didn't even get over close enough, dude. Attack... Okay, it takes forever for these little balls to get near him. All right, whatever. Delete. So that's one thing to worry about, I guess, is when they come through like that, they just drop down randomly. So, but these things, like, how do they don't eat? Do these eat the? Let's find out what happens. Do they just run it over, or do they eat these things? I don't even know. So this is interesting because now these guys are going to actually eat these. And now they're shooting out a bunch of lightning all around. There is a shield. I don't know if that shield is impacting things much. It seems like the lightning isn't doing that much damage with the shield. Yeah, this, man, even with the chain lightning happening, it doesn't feel like a lot. This, of course, does a ton of damage. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. You would think that they would just do a ton of damage here when they're all grouped up like this, but it doesn't really seem like it. I'm gonna bring out... So maybe, you know, actually what this is good for, it's good for slowing things down. It's good because it stuns as well. It's good for those times in like Penny's Pursuit, for example, when it wants you to stun zombies. Because honestly, like I've encountered situations where using like the stunning or other stunning methods like just isn't enough, and so like maybe bringing these in too would be helpful. All right, so they're all dying because we have these electric pea shooters here. That's the main reason. My electric pea shooter is just so powerful. Oh man, I don't know what else to think about this. I am curious if it can be planted on water. I don't think it can be. It doesn't give me any indication that it can be. It kind of looks like something that could float if it wanted to, though. But I don't think it can be. And I don't even know what I would do, honestly, like, because they would have to eat that off of a lily pad. It just doesn't seem. At level 1, it just, compared to my other plants, it just doesn't seem that useful. And sometimes, you know, there's a level 1 plant that I see that's like really useful. Like if you take a look at the almanac, like I'll tell you the plants I've been excited, like really excited about recently. I was really excited to, well, I was excited to see how the Meteor Flower worked. I really liked the I didn't know at the time, but I like that it can drive away dinosaurs. I was excited about the levitator, but I'm not so much right now. I was excited to get another mushroom, but I don't really use that either. For the premium plant, you know, this Mega Gatling Pea was pretty cool. I can easily see what this could be. I just never really use it because I end up using the 3-peater. I was kind of excited about the Rhubarbarian, but also I don't really use it that much. I use other enforcement plants more often. The Buttercup I wasn't excited about because we already have the head butter lettuce. The Teleportato Mine, super awesome. You can tell what this does. It's level 5 right now. It's mastered level 5. Sorry, mastered level 5. I got it like all the way. That's how much I liked it. When this came out, I could tell how useful it was going to be. The teleportation was just amazing, and now it's even better. The Tiger Grass, really cool plant. It ends up doing a lot more damage than you would think, and so I'm glad I got that one. The Iceweed, also very cool. Slows things down and chills them. I would almost, you know, just put this out instead of the current plant that we were showcasing. And then, yeah, I mean, the Power Vine, I knew what that did. I appreciated it instantly. This was a cool plant. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not really feeling the Bzzz button too much. But I'll tell you, once we get it more upgraded, you know, I'm going to be able to come back and say, well, okay, guys, the Bzzz button is actually worth it. You just got to get it to this level or whatever before it becomes... Because you can see, just by upgrading it one more level, it goes from a 7 to a 10 damage over time. It slows the zombies longer, does more regular damage. Has more plant food power, does more arc lightning damage. So I really want to see this at a higher level. I just wish I could show that to you, but they don't really let you use the travel log stuff right now. So But that's okay. I do appreciate you guys dropping by and checking it out with me. Subscribe if you want to stick around and see more episodes in which I do level it up and I do use it more in the future, because it's going to come in handy eventually. Because I know it will, because it's a stunning type of plant and I'm always in the need of something that stuns. And I love electric plants anyway. I often run just electric builds overall. So having something that you can stick out there that's pretty effective, and it will get more effective as it levels up, is going to be useful. So I'll see you next time for more. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. I'm Zack Scott. Subscribe if you have not. If you like this video and want to help the channel grow, all you gotta do is click the like button below. Thank you so much for watching. You can now join on YouTube and become an official member of ZackScottGames. And if you want cool shirts like this, visit ZackScott.shop. Come back next time for more.